Because I mean, I've been to like the comedy shows and girls like that girl at the fucking steakhouse came up to you and like it's easy like when it's not that often. Like you guys are only on the road for like a little weekend. But like I can't imagine like NBA players and like baseball players.
It's amazing. Girls run. They know what hotels they stay at.
They
Girls in those towns know what hotels they're staying at, what teams, what bars they go to, and that's what they fucking do.
Fuck. That's the most pussy crushing that goes on.
Like baseball players,
basketball,
basketball for sure.
I think so.
Yeah, I think baseball would probably be next.
Because it's so long of a season.
A long-ass season. You travel, and you go to those same towns for, like, multiple, so you get your fucking regular squeezes in. You know what I mean? They're playing that division game a few times. And baseball, they're like, you know, they're not even fucking tired after the game. They're like, I fucking stood on third for a half of the afternoon. They go back. Now they want to work out. Basketball, though, those guys are all about fucking crushing it, dude. And those chicks are trying, half of them are trying to get pregnant. Like
that's scary.
That's the whole fucking game.
Like they'll pick up condoms out of the
Or
trash.
at least to get dirt on them to get some kind of money. So, and you get these, and they're like, you know, they'll fucking bring room service to you. These girls are like, they're sneaky, man, in the NBA world. They'll bring you the room service you ordered.
Jesus. Do you ever get it? Because, I mean, everyone knows that you guys are married. And I don't know if you talk about it in your act or not, but I mean, they put pictures of like Jay-Z next to Beyonce. Everyone knows he's married to Beyonce, but they just don't care.
It's a different thing, man. They're superstars. They're not. It's not like they're, you know. I think it's he's a rapper. Like they know that rappers are not like, you know, like trying to be upstanding and he's a fucking rapper, man. He talks about beating it up and tossing it out, and it's like, you know, I'll give you that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff. Like that's a fucking rap lyric of his. It's just about beating it up. I think it's different, man. When you're a musician and you're he's world famous. You can take him anywhere in the world. It's different. People are super attracted to fame. You know, if he wasn't famous, it'd be way different, man.
And there's a lot of freaks out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of women that want to fuck. There's a lot of women that want to fuck a celebrity, you know, a Jay-Z type.
That's a huge get.
He's, you know, he's a gazillionaire. You know, I mean, they're going through whatever. There's a lot of people out there with that pussy that want to ruin a life. You know,
it's
that's
different.
The other chance you take. You know, so it's got to be somebody on his staff. They got to do it the right way. I mean, where's Jay-Z going to go in New York that somebody's not going to know Jay-Z?
Yeah. Nowhere.
Okay, so Jay-Z goes.
He probably has guys that their job is to like line up his pussy for him. You know what I mean? Like
that's a pretty good job.
And go to your mother's house like, look, when I go to Boston,
I'm
gonna give your mom a plane ticket out of town. You're gonna get the house fixed up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a chick sent over there and fuck her at your house. I'm gonna go over there with you. You're gonna go out the back door. I'll give you $5,000. What do I give a fuck? I'm worth $10 billion fucking dollars. What do I give a fuck? And that's the only way. But all that trickery has to get tired.
Yeah, it
has to get tired. I couldn't do it. I couldn't just meet somebody and hide and take a car. All that for I come in a minute. You know, all that for eating your ass, you know, and then having to go home and miss you, and then you start getting a boyfriend. Now it fucks with my situation at my house because now you want that. That always evolves.
Yeah.
You know, only a 21-year-old would fall for that. A young man would fall for that.
You know what it's about, man? It's about energy. I wouldn't have the energy. To keep up with that shit. And that's what I'm always amazed by when guys who do that, who have like the fucking 6 girls, I'm like, just when they tell me about it, I'm like, that sounds fucking exhausting.
Yeah.
You have fucking 5 girlfriends and then, you know, 2 others that don't know about I'm like, that whole world is like your whole, like they put so much energy into that. I don't know how they get anything else done. You know what I mean? Like that's their whole life.
Yeah.
I always felt, I didn't have a lot of friends like that, but I had like 3 or 4 of them. And I always kind of felt bad for them. Because I always knew that 1, they were going to get nailed, and this comes to an end.
Yeah.
And 2, you're going to pay for your sins, now you're going to get down the other side.
Yeah.
You know, I was in a jacuzzi. It had to be somewhere, the 4 Seasons. I was a Joe or something like that. And I went to a jacuzzi, and there was a guy, and then I think I told you after our 4th conversation, he told me that his wife was cheating on him for 20 years.
Fuck, man.
20 years. And here's the funny thing. She worked for a doctor. He's a doctor. They all went on vacations together, and while they were on vacations, they would cheat.
Wow.
The guy was telling me all this, and it's like they were married for, and he goes, I don't know what to do. I'm old now. I don't know whether I should keep her or, and I always thought about that conversation. Now, what the fuck? I mean, what the 20-something years you're cheating on your
That'd be
husband.
devastating to fucking hear, man.
That'd be devastating.
Yeah.
You just ruined a fucking life. That guy's gonna die with that on his fucking mind. That his wife cheated on him for 20-something years. That guy's she's definitely gonna die in a house blaze or something. I mean,
And it's getting more accepted. Like, you've heard of Tinder, right? Have you heard of it, Joey? Like the dating app where you just swipe if you think they're hot. Like they have things now, and it's like people put on Twitter like, "Oh, I have a side chick," and I keep my phone out all the time. Like when I'm at home, I just have it out next to me. And if Paula sees it, she's gonna look at it. Like like if I had to like constantly be worried about someone texting me,
that would consume you.
Yeah,
of course.
And it's, I mean, I can understand where like if someone's out on the road a lot, they have needs, but it's just like, why even get married then? Like all these people getting split, like why even get married?
Listen, man, we're sinners, right? That's the thing. We're all weak. There comes a point where they're weak. You know, today I got in the car and I got home and my wife was working because I told my wife, I don't want to stay in tonight because I'm going to be in the next 3 fucking nights. You know, next 2 nights. I'm not good at staying in the whole fucking day. I'm good at staying in the morning. I'm writing jokes. Or I'm making phone calls. But after a while, I got to get the fuck out of the house. And I said, you know, let's go eat something. I remember as well walking to the car. You know, Mercy weighs 20-something fucking pounds. I'm carrying her. My wrist is hurting. My knee hurts. I'm putting her in her car seat. And I'm thinking to myself, what would I do to blow this?
Right.
A line of coke? Eating some 20-year-old girl's pussy for 5 fucking minutes and coming on her neck. And then she's going to twit me for 18 fucking days straight. You know, what's going to change this? What could change that? For some guys, that's not enough. That's not enough, you know. I knew early on, I got cheated on when I was young. I knew that wasn't for me. That feeling I got from being cheated on, I knew I never wanted to give that to somebody. So I knew it wasn't for me. Then there was another flip to that coin. If I have a friend, listen, you want to cheat on your girlfriend, she deserves to be cheated on. I don't fucking know. But once we're talking about wives, if I have a friend that cheats on his wife, I really can't hang out with that dude, even when I was a criminal, because I knew if he rolled on his wife, he'd definitely roll on me. If he had no dedication to whoever sucked his dick, because my dedication to whoever sucked my dick, you understand me? I don't know about you. I'm an ugly dude. I don't get my dick sucked a lot, but my point being that was how I thought. That was how I thought from a street perspective.